Yo guys, it's 9,000 here, and welcome to my Skylanders Supercharger Update 2. Normally I post these things like once a month, but whew, wasn't there a lot of info at E3? There's just a ton, and just figured I'd post it early for like awesomeness and all. This has gotten really, there's been tons of awesome news, including crossover Nintendo Skylander characters DK and Bowser. So it looks like Bowser is in the Wii starter pack, which turns out to be completely different. It's a racing game. Whereas in the Wii U and other main consoles, 3DS is also a racing experience, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on that. Anyways, we also got the Wii U and other main consoles. They have the same game that it's the same game action that we all know and love on the Skylanders franchise. So it looks like the Wii U gets Stealth of DK and DK's vehicle, the Barrel Blaster, while the Wii gets Bowser, Clown Cruiser, which is Bowser's vehicle, and Stealth Elf. Just hoping that the Wii also gets like a Wii U free download code, and they sell the amiibos, kind of the hybrid figures, separately, as well as Hot Streak and Spitfire, since when I get the Wii version, I'm probably not going to be able to get him in the regular starter pack, or Wii U, or when I get a Wii U. Well, if I get a Wii U, that's a pretty big if. Anyways, let's get this party started! Alright, okie dokie, so we got all this basic info here. We got 20 Superchargers and 20 vehicles, not counting Bowser and DK. Superchargers, $12.99 each, 10 new characters, 10 returning, from what I've heard. 20 vehicles, 1 for each of those Superchargers. Returning Skylander remakes have a new moveset, not just a WoW power. They're completely built ground up. Consider them like twin relatives or something with different powers. They're also in the Supercharger category, as I said, with 10 returning Skylanders becoming Superchargers. We also have these cool Rift Engine vehicle zones. Yeah, these vehicles have something called Rift Engines that allow us to do these mini games and whatnot. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, we can also upgrade vehicles, and characters can use vehicles. All characters can from your existing collection, but the only ones that can upgrade them are the Superchargers. These Skylanders can upgrade, the Skylanders upgrade with money, and vehicles upgrade with these special currency called gear bits, which you get from various mini games you do. They are these online co-op and online racing. When you do co-op, you can also do co-op where one person drives, one person handles the weapons. Anyways, the release date is September 20th, 2015. Bum bum. Alrighty then. So, just like the previous games, Swap Force and Trap Team, the level max is 20 for all characters, including Superchargers. Like I said before, all Skylanders can ride the vehicles, but only Superchargers can upgrade them. And if you get the matching Skylander with a vehicle, wait, no, you also get shielding, strongest shielding, I guess. And when you get when you match a Supercharger with the vehicle, you get the best mods, and it just really looks really cool. And when your shield reaches 0, your Skylander starts getting hit, which kind of stinks. But when the Skylander health reaches 0, the vehicles don't die, only the Skylanders do. So all you have to do is just switch with a different Skylander in your collection. Sounds awesome, right? Alrighty, first up, we got Spitfire of the Fire element. His abilities are Fire Tornado, Fire Dash, Fire Claw combos, a Blue Fire Dash, and a Tornado Spin, and when he spins in his own tornado, he creates this huge slash attack, and his catchphrase is, Fuel the Fire! Sounds awesome, right? Alrighty, next up we got Stormblade of the Air element. This character has a blade shooting attacks, a dash and spin, a teleportation repetition, which damages enemies. She can also spin and bombard feathers, and she can also do this really large jump, flight thing, and cause blades to, rain down on the ground. And her catchphrase is, Feather the Storm. That'll ruffle a few feathers with the bad guys. Oh ho! Now here's an interesting character. This is Fiesta of the Undead element. His abilities are mini minions, which play instruments. He can also burrow and reappear, He also has a trumpet blast and a vortex attack and the musical vortex. And his catchphrase is, "It's party time." Sounds like this guy will give Wolfgang a run for his money. Here's our cool Dark Supercharger, the only one that's been revealed so far. This is Nightfall, the Dark Element, though we don't know this character's abilities or catchphrase yet. Still shrouded in the shadow of mystery. Next up, we got Dive Clops of the Water Element. This guy can shoot missiles with that bazooka of his, create some kind of water blast, and do some kind of sonar shockwave attack, which is actually really cool. So, oh, and fun fact, this guy is like a relative of another character of the Skylanders character from Giants. That's right, I'm talking Brawl. Anyways, can't wait to see this guy in action. Alright, next up we got Splat of the Magic Element, I think. It hasn't been confirmed yet, so, like, don't quote me on that. We don't know her abilities or catchphrase yet, but I assure you this character will still be pretty awesome. Alrighty, next up we got Highbolts. I think that's what this character's name is. It could be Astro Blast, but I don't know. There are these two random names that showed up correlating with his figure, so I haven't mashed anything up yet. I'm pretty sure this guy is of the tech. This guy is of the tech element. We don't know his abilities or catchphrase yet, but this guy will still be pretty cool. Alrighty, next up we got the awesomeness of Supercharged Stealth Elf of the Light Elements. That's right. These characters have been built ground up, and Stealth Elf is a pretty prime example. She now has a thorn/blade gun that can like shoot sort of like a machine gun sort of. There's also a gun. She can also use a gun to get some agility to make a spin kick, and she can also turn invisible. When she turns invisible, the gun automatically shoots bad guys, and her catchphrase is "silent but deadly." Next up, we got Sharpshooter Terrafin, a remake of one of my favorite Skylanders from the original game. Sounds pretty cool, right? This guy's of the Earth element, and his abilities are a hammer punch, missile launchers. He can burrow underground as well, and there's this ability where he can also do his hammer punch and shoot those shark missiles down on the ground and make them come back up and rain on them enemies. And his catchphrase is, "It's beating time." We also got Hurricane Jetpack, an air element Skylander, and a remake of the original Jetpack. Cool thing they did a remake of him, cause to be honest, he's an awesome Skylander, but lacks raw power. He has other qualities that make up for it, mind you, but kind of lacks raw power. Anyways, he's of the air element, and he has this blade blast that comes out of his blaster. He can do this blaster hover attack, and he can also do like this airlifting attack where he uses his gun to lift enemies in the air and then slam them on the ground. And his catchphrase is "honk and awe." Alright, next up we got Double Dare Trigger Happy of the Tech Element. We don't know his abilities yet because his gameplay hasn't been released, but I have a feeling it'll have something to do with that ring of fire around his gun. Anyways, his catchphrase is "no gold, no glory." Awesome, right? Alright, next up we got Dev Gill grunts. A slide coming right up. And this guy is of the water element, as you can see, and he's also got this wave splash ability. He also has an electro harpoon that he can use to stab people or bad guys. He can also make a combo, so he can do a quick stab, and he also has this electro zap abilities. And his catchphrase is "Fear the fish." Alrighty, we haven't seen his gameplay, but it's been revealed that Eruptor will be the new Fire Sky Supercharger that's been reimagined. This guy's of the fire element. We don't know his abilities yet because, like I said before, no gameplay, but he just looks really cool with that helmet. And anyways, his catchphrase is "Born to Burn." Alrighty, next up we got Rolla Brawl of the Undead element. We don't know her new abilities yet, but we'll just have to roll with it. Get it? Since her catchphrase is "roll with it," get it? Get it? Alrighty, we also got Crossover Superchargers. They're Nintendo characters that join the fight against Chaos and have their own vehicles. Pretty cool, right? Alrighty, next up we got Supercharged Donkey Kong. Hung in the mix here. Yeah, that's right. DK, the Nintendo character we all know, is in Skylanders Superchargers as a Skylander. That's why I said crossover Superchargers. You see where I'm going with this now? Anyways, this guy is a life element character. He also has these. He can also create these barrel boxing gloves. He can slam repeatedly and make basically ladders and girders kind of rain down from the original Donkey Kong game. And I also recollect from like the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series. There's also this musical barrel that you see is DK's Final Smash from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. DK's Final Smash. Remember that? It's sort of like that. And he also has this barrel. He can also throw barrels and make it explode. He can also like make it explode. And he can also have Diddy Kong flying around with a jetpack and peanut guns. And he also has he can also do this big barrel roll. Dual barrel roll! Anyways, no, that's not his catchphrase. DK's sound effect, according to the magic moment supplied by E3, was that sound effect of his where he goes, Woohoo! Alright, next up we got Hammer Slam Bowser! This guy's of the fire element. And this guy can do his Hammer Slam, as the title suggests. He can also turn into Magma Bowser with a flamethrower breath and fire claws. He can also summon his Koopa's minions. He can also use his warp pipe and summon paratroopers, and he can also jump on the enemies. Well, not enemies, on his Koopa minions, and basically kick them towards enemies. Anyways, Bowser's catchphrase is this evil laugh. Or something, you know? Hammer Slam Bowser. King of the Koopas, made a Skylander. Fighting against Chaos. Never thought I'd see this kind of villain versus villain in Skylands. But it'd be really interesting to see what they do. Later! Alrighty, we also got these vehicles as well. With the Skylanders Superchargers, they're also the pilots of these vehicles. They have their level max is 20, like Skylanders. They also have soul gems and mods. All Skylanders can ride the vehicles, but only Superchargers can upgrade the vehicles. You also get shielding, although I think it's optimal when you match a Skylander with the vehicle. When the shield reaches 0, your Skylander starts getting hit. When you match a Supercharger for your vehicle, you also get the best mods, which are the upgrades for vehicles. And also, when you put apps from Trap Team in the portal, you also give your vehicle more weapons. They have these vehicle elements called Land, Sea, and Sky. Kind of sort of in here, in the pictures. Except it's kind of backwards. It's up there, it's Sky, Sea, and Land. Sea element zones include going into other liquids like lava. And the Supercharger can upgrade its shields and weapons with gear bits from vehicle missions, like Swap Zones and Swap Force, which are sort of like Swap Zones and Swap Force. Cool, huh? Alrighty, next up we got Hot Streak. This is our land element vehicle, which is also the Hot Streak's abilities include the flamethrower whip through that grill, and it also has a blue fire dash that you can do with it. And it's also Spitfire's vehicle. Sounds pretty cool, huh? Alrighty, next up we got the Sky Slasher. This vehicle is of the Sky element, and it can do like a spin, missiles, and electric blasts. This is Stormblade's vehicle, and it looks pretty cool. Not too plain, if you ask me. Alrighty, next up we got the Dev Bomber, a sea element vehicle with missiles and a sonar blast that can use to home in missiles at the target. This is Diveclops' vehicle, and it kind of has the same abilities as him a little bit. But, you know, kind of, it's really cool, but very, very similar, too. Alrighty, next up we got the Jetstream, which is our Sky Element vehicle. This, this, this vehicle's abilities include a Blade Blast and a Spin. And this is Jetvac's vehicle. Kind of cool. Oh, and speaking of when I was saying they look similar, I was talking about, that's how you can tell which supercharger goes with which vehicle. It's sort of like a visual thing. If they look similar, put them on, then they'll supercharge you. Then your Skylander will supercharge that vehicle. It's kind of how it works. Alrighty then. Next up, we got this unknown vehicle of the sea element. We don't know its abilities, but we do know that it belongs to Splat. I'd love to know more about it, and they better give us more information about. Hopefully, they'll give us more information about it, like good information, not just random stuff. Say putting this into floater boats, cause trust me, they put random info instead of what we want. Fans aren't probably going to be happy. Next up, we got the Sea Shadow. This is a sea element vehicle, and so far, all we've seen of this vehicle's abilities is a dark missile. This is Nightfall's vehicle, and all. Kind of cool, right? Alrighty, awesomeness! We got this vehicle called the Crypt Crusher. It's a sea element vehicle, and its ability so far that we know of is a musical blast. It's also this vehicle belongs to the Skylander Fiesta, which means Fiesta and his vehicle are probably the ideal people to invite to a party. Just saying. Next up, we got the Reefer. This is a sea element vehicle, so we know that it has an electric blast and electric shock field. This is also Gilgrunt's vehicle, and it's just a heck of a lot of fun. Boom. Alright, and we also got the Skycopter, which is a Sky Element vehicle and Stealth Elf's vehicle, though we don't know what it does. I suspect it has something to do with those daggers and the gun that she wields. But that's just me here. That's just me guessing here. Alrighty, so next up I'll just show you these unknown vehicles that we've seen. And yeah. I'll give you guys a minute. I'll give you guys about some time here. Alrighty, remember those crossover vehicles I told you about before? Well, those characters also had their own vehicles to join in the fight against Chaos. Who knew, right? Chaos, you are toast. And how'd you even break out of that Tractanium from the last game anyway? Just asking. Alrighty, first up we have the Barrel Blaster, a land element vehicle belonging to none other than Donkey Kong. This guy has this has a barrel blast and like a barrel wall shield thingy that goes all around the car. And we also know that this is Donkey Kong's vehicle. Cool, huh? Alrighty, next up we got the Clown Cruiser. A Sky Element vehicle with Koopa Shell missiles and a spin attack. We also know that this is Bowser's awesome vehicle, so yeah, awesomeness. Returning characters. These characters include Flynn and Callie on the left over there, Sharpen on the right, who does the vehicle upgrading for you, and Persephone, who returns in a role to upgrade the Skylanders. Cool, huh? Skystones, Tractaniums, new Lockhams, and other gimmicks. The Skystones return to Skystones Overdrive, And the Trap Team villains are in Sky Stones. They're exclusive Sky Stones that you can only get by placing the villains in the game. The Traptanium becomes new weapons for vehicles. However, this means there are no new villains to trap. No! And we can't use remember the villains from Trap Team? You can't use them in this game, so no! Sky Zones, Traptaniums, New Locums, and other gimmicks part 2! I'm not saying that there aren't villains at all in the game. There's just villains that we can't use the Traptanium to trap them anymore, which is kind of sad. I really like that gimmick. Anyways, we got an example of this character of villains is Lord Stratosphere. Like Stratosphere Cloud, you see what they did there? Anyway, there's also a new lock-in puzzle where you have to go to the gate on the right to win. And you can also get those sparks for bonus points and all. Cool, huh? Alright, so we got the Skylanders Superchargers backstory here. Awesome. Let me just put on my awesome, equally awesome, narrator voice. In Skylanders Superchargers, Chaos's quest to rule over Skyland revealed his most sinister weapon ever, a massive Doom Station of Ultimate Doomstruction! Capable of eating the sky itself. Fortunately, Master Eon has seen the warning signs and assembled a team of Skylanders to pilot an unstoppable fleet of vehicles with the power to destroy the Reign of Destruction. With Skylands facing its greatest threat, the Skylanders must pilot through their supercharged vehicles over land, undersea, and through sky to stop chaos. Alrighty, this is just a few requests I have about Skylanders Superchargers. Please have battle mode in there. It's PvP. Online battle mode would be really nice, especially since you're doing some work with online. And I also expect awesomeness in the game, especially in the Wii version. We don't want that to be neglected here. Also, please have DK and Bowser, as well as the vehicles, being sold in separate packaging as well, not just the Nintendo Starter Pack. It's just a very, very strong request. And also, please have a Wii U free download code like from Trap Team, because when I do get a Wii, I don't want to end up having to get a starter pack just for the Wii U. That'd be totally obnoxious. That's what they did. When you buy the Wii version, you also get the Wii U download code. I want that back in there for Trap Team. Just pretty much saying here. / asking. And alrighty guys, thanks for watching this awesome video. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos. Gotta rock and roll and rumble! And check out on Instagram for some more Anytime awesomeness. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, yo. Oh, and check out my official site, www.energydiamond9000.com for even more awesomeness. Have an awesome day, my awesome Dynamo fans, aka Dynamites. Race you later. This is the Dynamo son of San Walate, and I drive.